Welcome to the Hobby Drone Pilot channel. Today, I'm just going to bring an update on the proposed DJI drone ban, and in doing so, I'm just going to fly over my local community here in Long Bay Hills, Providencial, East Ox and Caicos Islands, where I noticed that one area of my community just have a new road put in, or just have the road being fitted with asphalt. So while I'm flying, I'm just going to look at that, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the DJI drone ban that is pending. A lot of persons believe that it's nothing to worry about. I am worried. I'm concerned about it. I have a lot of DJI drones, and although I don't fly drones in the United States of America, at least if there was a ban, where would I get my drones? And then I don't know exactly what is going to happen. But a few days back, the proposed bill came through the Armed Services Committee with a vote of 57-1, and now it has passed the US House, that's Congress, and it seems that it is headed to the Senate, and if it's passed in the Senate, then it is headed to the President's desk, and that is it. So I came across an article written on the 16th of June 2024 by one Dallan Grimm, and I am just going to read from that article. And it says, the United States House of Representatives passed a ban on the future sales of DJI drones in the US on Friday, making the DJI ban more likely than not. The Countering CCP Drones Act is part of the United States 2025 National Defense Authorization Act FY25 NDAA, a major piece of yearly legislation allotting defense spending for the coming year. Drone maker DJI is based in China and controls over 70% of the world's drone market share, a combination that threatens US lawmakers. As we first reported in April, 6% of DJI stock lies in the hands of Chinese state-owned businesses, which has led to fears of Chinese government backdoors, national security risks, and other fears of Chinese surveillance using the company's drones. And of course, there lies the more real concern for US lawmakers that DJI's success would continue to strengthen the Chinese economy. Elise Stefanik, the Republican representative from New York, who sponsored the anti-DJI legislation, said of the drones, and I quote, DJI first presents an unacceptable national security risk, and it is past time that drones made by the communist China are removed from America. Of course, this unacceptable risk has not seemed to face the US military and police complex, which generally favors use of DJI drones in law enforcement. So Miss Stephanie quote ended with her saying that it is time to remove DJI drones, or to remove DJI drones made by communist China from America. And then the writer went on to say, this, of course, this risk is not, this risk has not seemed to phase the American military, etc. Now I continue on with the article. Just got distracted a while as I was watching the drone coming up to the end of the road, but I continue the article. DJI products have also been used in the Russian war against Ukraine, a use case US lawmakers fear though DJI has denounced all military use of its drone. The Countering CCP Drone Act, along with a scattering of other pet laws and culture war staples, is buried within the fold of this year's National Defense Authorization Act. The NDA must be passed every year, though some political theater may delay its passage, and both houses of the United States Congress, the House of Representatives and the Senate, have moved the spending bill through its early phases. The House has fully passed the bill, including the Countering CCP Drone Act, and now we wait for the Senate to pass its version so the two can be combined and signed into law by President Biden. The article continues, the current state of legislation would not prohibit the use of already purchased DJI drones in the United States, only the sale of DJI products in the US. Doing so will eliminate the most popular and highest end drones used in the United States. The bill, while popular in Congress, still has a chance of being stopped. Concerned US residents who disagree with the bill should contact their US senators and also ask for the Countering CCP Drone Act to be stopped, or to be dropped, from the NDAA. So it will appear that there is a movement or a call to action by concerned residents and probably drone enthusiasts and so on to get in contact with their senators, etc., and their congressmen to attempt to halt the passing of this legislation. But I'll get back to the article, and it continues, while not a direct attack on China, as some moves associated with the US-China trade war over semiconductors, the DJI drone ban would follow a tradition of tariffs and bans against successful Chinese companies in the US. Most bans affect the most commercially successful companies and entities from operation in the US, though lawmakers claim the goal is safety rather than a trade conflict. The US Secretary of State Antony Blinken recently argued, and I quote, "What we are focused on is only the most sensitive technology that would pose a threat to our security. We are not focused on cutting off trade, or for that matter, containing or holding back China." That is the end of the article. And now for a few comments. I do not want to import any improper motives to anyone. There are some who have suggested that there is some improper motive behind the proposal of this legislation. I am not privy to that information, and I don't have any specific knowledge. And when issues of national security are raised, it is the norm to take it very seriously without more. But there are enthusiasts and drone hobbyists, and even those in the commercial space have pointed out that there is no evidence that DJI drones are actually transmitting any data. And DJI has recently taken steps to disable certain functions that would actually sync any data within the fly-up, etc. So this is a very interesting development, something that we should watch carefully. Of course, this bill could be actually stripped out altogether or amended by the Senate, but we don't know. But what seems to be clear is that even if the law is passed and there is a ban on DJI drones, that existing drones may not be affected unless the FCC were to actually withdraw authorization from already existing drones. This is something that we should watch very carefully. It is very concerning. It is actually sending off alarm bells, and it is possible that this may destroy the drone hobby in the United States. For the very fact that there is no other company, especially American company, who have stepped up to the plate in recent years to manufacture and produce consumer drones so that hobbyists could enjoy with a level or a degree of reliability and certainty. So this is something that I am watching very carefully. I saw somebody leave a comment on my last video suggesting that people are rejoicing over a DJI drone ban. I am absolutely not one of them. I have quite a few DJI drones. I think that they are the best, but I am by no means a DJI fanboy, as I have several other drones from different manufacturers. So here is where I will leave this for today. Please like, share, and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you very shortly in my next video. Bye for now. Cheers. Thank you very much.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through.